Welcome back. Well, most people know that when you die, you need a will to let everyone know your intentions, but it's not really that simple. Al Spiegel is with the McLario law firm. His daughter, Amalia, is here because she's going to help us with a little game of two truths and a lie, and we're going to explain that in just a second. Wonderful to see you both. Thank you for being here. I've met your dad before, but not you, so it's nice to see you. I know you're in 5th grade, and we're going to get to this game first. I'd like to run through the things that we're going to look at. Then you can tell us what is the truth and what's a lie. Sound good, Al?
Sounds great.
Do you feel like there's a lot of misconceptions about wills and probate and trusts?
Yeah, a lot of people know enough to be dangerous, and it leads them to make a lot of really expensive mistakes that leave messes for their families. So we try to help them avoid that.
Yeah, I think that's an important public service. Okay, so let's look at these. Don't tell us the answer yet, Amalia. Okay, first, you can completely avoid probate by using a trust. We'll give you the answer in just a second. 2, a trust is more expensive than a will. Tell you that answer. And 3rd, life insurance beneficiaries trump what is listed in a will. Those are the 3 things we're going to be looking at. And what do you think is a lie? What do you think is the truth? Anything you want to say before we get to these?
No, let's let them out.
Go ahead and go.
All right.
All right, Amalia, first, you can completely avoid probate by using a trust. Truth. It is the truth. Here we go. Raising it high up. So that's a true statement.
It is absolutely a true statement. A lot of what we do for clients is figuring out how we're going to avoid probate, and a trust is a great way to do that. Now, just having a trust doesn't magically avoid probate, but if we create a trust and we correctly fund and set up the trust, no probate, no courts, everything goes smoothly and efficiently.
Yeah, and see, that's the beauty, I think, of what you said is it's not just saving people money, which is important, obviously, but the hassle. I mean, after you die, you want things to be smooth for the people that you love. Okay.
Well, the other big thing that draws in a lot of clients is it's all private then. Instead of going through this public court process, and everybody means well, but it's public.
Yeah.
Keep it all private, keep it all in the family, and make things kind of dignified as opposed to dragging everybody to court to get things done.
Yeah, nice reason to have this in place. Okay, number 2, is this a truth or a lie, Amalia? A trust is more expensive than a will. It's a lie. That is not true. There you go. Well, I love my sign raiser here. What do you want to say about that?
Yeah, that's probably the biggest misconception because people look at sort of the sticker price when they get these things set up and they forget about the price on the back end. The reason we do trusts is so that you don't have all the expenses at the back end. So you might pay more up front, but your overall cost for doing a will and going through probate is going to be more than doing a trust in most cases. So it's certainly worth thinking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, number 3, this is our last one, Amalia. Life insurance beneficiaries trump what is listed in a will. Is that a true statement or a lie? Truth. It's the truth.
It is a truth, and it's a big mistake that a lot of people make. They they get a will or they get a trust and it's got all these beneficiaries and provisions and conditions, but then they go and fill out their life insurance beneficiary forms and they say, oh, I just want it to go to this person or these people. Whatever you say in those forms, that's what's going to carry the day, regardless of what your trust or your will says.
See, that's fascinating. So if you have a life insurance policy, and you should, who is listed as your beneficiary, that's going to trump what you do with an attorney and this agreement that you write up. I think that would shock a lot of people.
And here's the big shocker. People who have young kids like I do, a lot of people have their spouse first and then their kids as the backup on their life insurance.
Bad idea?
Well, it's a bad idea if you intend for someone else to supervise that money for them until they turn 25 or 30.
Yeah, because otherwise they just get it.
They're getting a big fat check when they turn 18 and they're probably going to the car dealer.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you truth or lie on this question. You have 5 brothers and sisters. Is that the truth or a lie?
Truth.
Truth. Okay. So the point I'm going to make with that is you have 6 children, and you have to plan as a dad with many children who are young, like you said, for what would happen if you weren't here. And I think it's hard for a lot of us when we have young kids because we know that they rely on us, depend on us. But it's like we got to be thinking about the unexpected.
Right. And we're blessed to be stewards of these kids and stewards of these resources, and it wouldn't be thinking things all the way through if we just said, well, if something happens to me, good luck to everybody. We're going to make those plans so that it's all set up and they're going to be set up to succeed even if something unfortunate happens in the meantime.
Well, and I think I just want to make these points that you said again. One is you're saving money if you do this and you do it right with someone who knows what they're doing.
True.
So you're saving money. True. You are saving hassle because there's a lot of emotional things when someone passes away, especially if it's unexpected. So you make life easier for them. The thing that you said that I wasn't thinking about is the privacy thing. Keeping those things so that they happen the way that they should, and it doesn't become something that becomes open to everybody that you know.
Because the last thing we want is for our kids to inherit something and then having it be a matter of public record what they inherited when they're 15 or 16 years old. That's the last thing we want. That sets them up for failure even more than some of the other mistakes we might make.
How long does all this take? Because I feel like a lot of people shop longer for a car, or I probably even shop longer for a pair of jeans than taking time to do a will.
Yeah, most common expression coming out of my office is, "That's it? That wasn't that bad."
That was painless.
Yeah, they fill out some forms and tell us who they are and who their kids are and kind of what they have in general. And we sit down and make a plan, and then I draft that plan and they come back and sign it. Most people do it in 2 meetings about a month apart.
And they're done.
Then
2
they're done.
meetings a month apart.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. It doesn't take much time. It's great to meet with someone and feel. I think that safe and secure plan feels good as a parent. You did a fantastic job on TV today, Amalia. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a good school year.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, it's so cute. All right, you can download your estate planning beneficiary checkup at McLario.com. And as always, consultations are absolutely free. You can call 262-251-4210. I trust a guy who has 6 kids. I'm just saying.